Hey, this video is obviously about Canadian weather. If you didn't know, I am Canadian. Canadian weather is one of three things that Canada is known for. The three things that Canada are known for are the word cold weather, the one that I'm gonna be talking about, and Tim Hortons. All right. Now, cold weather is the big one I'm going to be talking about. What made me want to talk about it is soon it's actually gonna be pretty warm in Canada. Even today, it was actually pretty sunny in Canada, surprisingly. People do think that Canada is like fucking Antarctica. It's not Antarctica. It does get really cold though. I'll be honest. At least in the part that I'm in. But it also gets pretty hot. I mean, in the summer it gets pretty darn hot, but in the winter it gets pretty darn cold too. I mean, um, there's been some times where it's been very cold in Canada. Yeah, especially like I said, especially in the winter. But it's honestly not that bad for me because I personally actually like the snow. I like looking out and seeing snow. I feel like it's pretty cozy, I'll be honest. Um, I mean, but sometimes the cold is annoying. I mean, like the winter and it being really cold is annoying. For example, about 1 or 2 weeks ago, I went out with a couple of buddies of mine. Well, this is really gonna make me sound Canadian, but we went to Tim Hortons. All right, or the Krusty Krab. All right, that's what we're gonna call it. We went to the Krusty Krab. All right. I don't even know why I went. I was not ordering anything. Like I just went there and sat, I guess. But I also thought it would be a really good idea to bike there. Not sure why I decided to even go, considering I wasn't ordering anything. But yeah, I went and I biked there. Yes. And it was a lot colder than I thought. I did not know it was gonna be that cold, but I went outside the second I started stepping. Like I stepped 1 foot outside, I felt like I was getting hit by Monsoon and Metal Gear Rising during his boss fight. I mean, it was fast snow. So now I'm biking. My hands are redder than fucking anger from inside out. It was crazy. Um, and now I'm still biking. Okay. Like I said, the snow felt really quick. It felt like I was dodging bullets like the Matrix. Now I'm finally there. I go ahead and lock my bike. I walk inside, my hands redder than a fucking tomato. My friends go ahead and order their kelp shakes and Krabby Patties while I'm sitting there with flies on my table. Um, I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to give any money to Mr. Krabs. Um, so now I'm sitting there chilling with my friends. You know how it is. Um, my bike's outside. Okay, chilling for a while. They want to go to somewhere else in that area that I was in. Okay, so I go out. My bike is locked to the pole. Okay. I go ahead and try to unlock it, but I mean, it felt like Squidward in that one episode SB-129 when he was locked in the freezer because my lock was cold as fuck. Like it was freezing. Now I'm trying to angle it. I mean, it looked like I was fucking jerking off the fucking lock because I was trying to warm up the lock so it's like easier to turn because I mean the like numbers were not turning. My lock was like it's like you can't turn the numbers to get it right. Um, so I'm trying to like warm up the lock. I finally get it warm, and my friends are already like leaving. Like they're going because I'm kind of just taking a lot of time trying to unlock this lock. But yeah, I finally get it unlocked. I go with them as if I wasn't fighting a fucking battle with my lock. Um, you know, now I'm like I'm trying to bike there because I was the only one that biked. So they're already kind of there. I'm biking, so it doesn't really take me long to get there. They didn't really get too far. Like I said, I'm biking. They're walking. Or not walking. I'm pretty sure they went by car. But yeah, I'm biking, and I get there. Chill again, do whatever, and then they want to go back to Tim Hortons. I go back to Tim Hortons. I lock my bike again. Okay. I go back inside. I'm chilling with my friends. They're still drinking their kelp shakes and shit. And yeah, I'm just sitting there, and then after we're done sitting for a while, I go back to unlock my bike. SB-129 all over again. All right, my bike is locked again. So again, I'm trying to jerk off my bike until it finally nuts on me, and I can finally unlock my bike. And now that I've unlocked it, I'm going home. But I've kind of been in the snow trying to unlock my bike already, so my hands are already cold, freezing, and I mean I'm just cold. I'm cold. Now I gotta bike all the way home. I'm biking. I mean I don't know. It might have gotten colder or something, but again my hands are more red than Monsoon's visor in Metal Gear Rising. so I'm still biking home, you know, dodging bullets like the Matrix. Um, Now that I'm finally home, all right, it felt like relief. It felt like I was already hearing the Resident Evil 4 Serenity music playing. It felt good. I was already home. All right. Now that I'm home, I go inside. I look at my hands. I'm thinking, oh, it should get be red again, right? They were not just red. It looked like I was jellyfishing with All Reliable because my hands were fucking swollen as hell. It looked like I got stung by 100 bees. I'm thinking, hey, this is bad. Why are my hands so swollen? And I'm thinking, okay, you know, I was outside in the cold for a while. It'll probably just go away. My hands were swollen for like a good amount of time. They were swollen for like a few hours. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm also gonna get sick. I surprisingly didn't get sick. But yeah, I mean, my hands were still really swollen. Okay. Eventually, they stopped being so swollen. But yeah, that's kind of about it for the story. I mean, I just wanted to talk about the Canadian weather. Because of what I said before, you know, it's actually starting to get a bit warmer. I mean, today it's pretty sunny. Soon it's actually going to get pretty warm. I'm pretty sure it's going to be about 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, I'm pretty sure. Which, I mean, in Canada, that's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for this video about the Canadian weather.